This video is sponsored by sportscases.com. Check out our latest custom designs. Use promo code JVille at checkout for 10% off your order. Link in description.
What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my daily sports picks video, college basketball edition. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It is Thursday, January the 3rd. Happy New Year to you all. It's been a little bit since my last video, but now that the holidays are behind us, you should definitely see a lot more of me, more consistent videos, especially with the college basketball season we are having so far. I'll go ahead and run through what we've done so far this season and then get on with my free play of the day, which I'll have towards the end of the video. And we are undefeated so far with our college basketball free play, so we'll see if we can keep that streak alive today and go from there. So yesterday we had another winning day over on Patreon. Patreon, for those of you that are new to the channel, that's where I post all my plays every single day. So when you don't see me on YouTube, when you don't see a video posted, believe me, I'm posting picks over on Patreon. I never miss a day. Yesterday was another winning day that we had in basketball. We only went 2-2 with our straight bets, so we were even there. But we had two parlays that we gave out, and both of them came through. Here's an example of one that I gave out yesterday. Let me throw it up on the screen here. So this was a big one. So this is our third straight big parlay that we hit in a row. So we're off to a great start to start the new year. This was an 8-teamer, paid just about even money. We had the Pelicans plus 15. We adjusted the line there. That one was actually a close because they were down by 20 multiple times in that game, but they fought back. I think they only ended up losing by 5. We had North Carolina on the money line. The rest were money lines except for Georgia Tech -5. That was another one we reduced because they were about a 20-point favorite. Lehigh, Vermont, Nevada, Fresno State, SMU, North Carolina, all were easy money line winners. So like I said, this paid just about even money. For example, for me, $14.75 paid $14.65. So a nice payout there. Like I said, that was our third straight big parlay that we hit in a row. So we're going for 4 today. I'm going to give out a smaller one today that I'm giving out and go from there. But overall, to start the college basketball season, like I said, we are 6-0 on the channel here. But overall, we are 67-41, so that's 62%. It's one of the best basketball seasons I've had, so we're only looking to get better because usually I get off to a slow start, and then January and February we really take off. So this time around, we started off really, really well. So we're just hoping to take off, get close to that 65%, 70%, and we will just be doing amazing things. So if you're missing these plays, I mentioned my Patreon page. That's where you'll find all my plays every single day. College football is wrapping up. We had a winning bowl season. NFL playoffs are about to start. I do a little bit of hockey. I kind of pick my spots there, but heavy in the NBA and super heavy in college basketball, my favorite sport. So if you're missing these plays and you want these extra plays more than I give out here on the channel, this is what it looks like. This is how to get to my Patreon page. Patreon.com/JVille Sports, Patreon/JVille Sports. Or you can just go to Patreon.com. They have a search box, type in JVille, and you'll find my page. Like I said, this is where I post daily plays every single day. We're having, like I said, an amazing college basketball season, and we're only looking to continue that. So enough with the recap. Let's go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day. So like I mentioned, I'm going to give out a parlay because most of the videos I'm going to be giving out here this month, I'm going to be making them the night before, and money lines aren't released then. So most of my videos coming up, I'm going to be giving out a lot of straight bets. So whenever I can, I'm going to give out a money line parlay. It's my favorite thing to do. That's where most of my money goes. So this is today's free play of the day, a 6-team money line parlay. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen here. So we're going to go with first Indiana. Indiana is ranked 21st in the country right now, coming off a bit of a layoff, so they could be a little bit rusty here. Illinois, they haven't had very many road games at all. Let me see what I remember looking at this. They had 2, so all year they've only had 2 road games, and some of those might have even been a neutral site games. So not a whole lot of experience on the road for this Illinois team. 0-2 so far to start the Big Ten conference play. Indiana's 2-0. Indiana's a much better team. They're at home. Like I said, they might get off to a slow start, but I like them to come away with the victory here at home. Michigan has been one of the most impressive teams to start the season. They're ranked second in the country. They have not lost a game yet, and I don't see them losing here at home against Penn State. They usually play Penn State very, very well, especially at home. The defenses can shut down pretty much anybody. I love Michigan here at home. Next, we have Wofford. I think all these teams I picked are at home against the Citadel. Citadel, if you look at their record, very good, 9-3 record. But if you look at who they played, not very many good teams. They played Clemson, who was ranked at the time. They lost. They played Texas, very good team. They lost. And that is about it. So they only played 2 good teams and they lost. Their most recent loss was to Longwood, one of the worst teams in the country. Now they're on the road against Wofford. Wofford's really, really good. They're 10-4, 2-0 in the conference. So I love Wofford here at home. They're the much better team. I have them rated a lot higher than the Citadel. Like I said, even though they have a good record, the Citadel, they haven't played anybody. Wofford, this is a conference game, so they are going to take this one very, very seriously. And it's a good thing that the Citadel is coming in with a good record. They are also 1-0 in the conference, so Wofford is not going to take them lightly. They're the much better team, and they'll take care of business at home. Next, we have Green Bay, also at home. They are playing Youngstown State. Youngstown is really, really bad. Green Bay has had a pretty good season. They're 7-7, but they've had some tough competition. They played Indiana State very good this year, Iowa. Both of those were losses. They also played Oregon, which was a loss, but they beat a very, very good Belmont team. And they also played Michigan State. They lost. So they played a much tougher schedule, and they're 7-7 on the year at home. They should definitely crush Youngstown State here. Next, we have Montana. Montana is also at home. They're playing Sacramento State. Sacramento State's okay, but Montana is actually one of the best teams. They should win their conference, the Big Sky. They're just head and shoulders above anybody else in that conference. Sacramento State, they're much better last year. They lost a lot of pieces. Montana, like I said, they are really, really good. They have impressive wins already against Georgia State, Miami of Ohio. They lost to Arizona. San Diego, South Dakota State is another really, really good team that not a lot of people know about, and Montana beat them. So a lot of impressive wins for Montana already. This one's at home. Should easily beat Sacramento State. And last but not least, Murray State. This has been one of my favorite teams over the last maybe 5 years. I always take this team a lot, and they usually come through for me. Morehead State, they're down this year. They're one of the worst teams in the country. Murray State at home, not a whole lot to say about this one. They're going to crush Morehead State. They're 9-2 to start the year, and really not a whole lot of close calls there. So I like Murray State at home to take care of business. This should be an easy 6-team moneyline parlay. Upsets do happen. One of these 6 teams or more could get upset. I just don't see it happening. That's the risk when you take moneyline parlays. But I kind of pride myself on being able to avoid the upsets. I mean, anybody can just take a bunch of favorites and put them together and hope for the best, but you are not going to win like that. You really have to look at every money line that you're taking. Just because they're a double-digit favorite doesn't mean they're going to win. If you just pretty much pick any day, and you'll find a double-digit favorite who loses. So one of the best things that I do is moneyline parlays, because I can pick those, or I can avoid those upsets. So this is one I think that's going to come through. I'm going to be putting my own money on it, and we'll go from there. So we're going for 7-0 to start the year here on the YouTube channel for college basketball. Just an amazing college basketball season to start. I love this sport. We're going to keep it going. So if you're interested in more of my plays in the NBA, college basketball, NFL playoffs, college football championship, hockey, whatever it is it may be, we're going to have the MLB coming up here shortly. We were over 60% in the MLB, so doing great things over on Patreon. So I gave out the website earlier. I'll post it in the comment section. If you're interested in those plays, definitely check it out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys for my next video, and hopefully it will be another winner. Hopefully we'll still be undefeated. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys soon. Good luck with whatever picks you guys decide to put out, and good luck.